Shifting shadows cross the floor. Filtered scent begins to roar. Soft but heavy in its tone, like a truth we've never shown. Kick drum beating like a heart. We couldn't keep. Gravity begins to fade in the chords that we replayed.
Shadows
Four soft chords begin to sway. Your voice lingers in the lake, like signals drifting far away. Snare tail stretching through the dark, subtle tremors in my heart. Kick drum steady, deep dissolve in silver air, leaving fragments everywhere. Distant glow begins to fade, but the rhythm always
Falling soft and moving slow.
to broken dreams. Constellations fade from sight, leaving only endless night. Exhale and slowly cease, leaving traces of release. Static fades but still remains, echoed softly in our veins. naturally said. Breathy tones begin to rise, like a storm behind my eyes. Kicking the snare in measured pace, minimal but full of space. Space below in velvet tone makes the Shifting shadows cross the floor. Filtered scent begins to roar. Soft but heavy in its tone, like a truth we've never shown. Kick drum beating like a heart. We couldn't keep. Gravity begins to fade in the chords that we replayed.
Shadow
steady ground, holding every trembling sound. Hollow constellations glow in the space we used to know. Every spark begins to slow, still we let the silence flow. Snare tails stretching far and wide, echoes drifting with the tide. Hi-hats whisper faint and clear, marking every hidden fear. If the sky would start to fall, would it matter after all? In the cinematic blue, where every star reminds of you. Hollow constellations glow in the space we used to know. Every spark begins to slow, still we let the silence flow. Paths dissolve in quiet streams, folding into broken dreams. Constellations fade from sight, leaving only endless static humming in the air, shadows moving everywhere. Filtered pad begins to rise, like a truth in disguise. Kick drum steady, deep and slow, hi-hat shimmering below, sub-bass warming every vein, soft really inside the pain. We are breathing static light, lost between the dark and bright. Every whisper out of sight, fading gently into night. traces of release. Static fades but still remains, echoed softly in our veins. Minor skies above my head, words we never truly said. Breathy tones begin to rise, like a storm behind my eyes. Kick and snare in measured pace, minimal but full of space. Space below in velvet tone makes the emptiness feel known. In the subtle collapse, we fall without a sound through the silent gaps, where lost hearts are found. In the subtle collapse, we fall without a sound through the silent gaps, where lost hearts are Hi-hats shimmer tight and bright, cutting through the fading light. Guitar crying soft and thin, tracing where we might have been. If the walls begin to bend, would we break or would we mend? In this pulsing undertow that only broken lovers know. In a subtle collapse, inside.